to West Hartford Community Interactive's presentation of this year's Hall Connard football game on the campus of Conard High School, played at the Robert McKee Stadium. Both teams enter this contest at 6-3. It's been a long time since we had both Hall and Conard enter with identical records to finish off the season. One of these teams will have the opportunity to possibly continue their season, and one will end today. On Senior Day here, the 2019 Hall Conard football game brought to you by WHCI. We're now going to have the coin toss between the captains. Captains for the Hall High School football team, number 8, Gabriel Solomons. Number 12, also the quarterback, Matthew Keller. Number 53, Julian DeCampos. And number 55, Pierce Newman, will represent the Hall Warriors. Captains for Conard, number 3, Silas Bridges. Number 7, Sean Guevara. And number 77, Peter Simplicio, will now meet for the coin toss at the 50-yard line. Hall with the white tops and blue pants. Conard in the traditional red tops and silver pants. Captains are exchanging their pleasantries before the game. As we know, this game comes with a heated rivalry in West Hartford, but one that the community gets behind and supports, as these programs are supported continually through their different sponsorships and opportunities of fundraising, as you can see, for how they are able to really garner beautiful equipment and facilities here based off of a lot of the help of the people in the West Hartford community. The lights, the turf fields, much appreciated, but you can see that the community supports both these programs. Conard just completed their Senior Day festivities. Mr. Scott Porter also recognized who's going to be retiring this year and led the Conard pep band for many years. Coin toss was won. The results of the coin toss. Conard will receive the opening kickoff, and Hall will defend from the south end of the field. Conard receiving the kickoff in the north end zone. Hall going to kick the ball off out of the south end zone. Hall's kicker, number 11, Noah Ruelas, has a state record this year for field goals at 56 yards. Also has 3 total over 50-yard career field goals. Something obviously in the high school ranks that is much to be accomplished. Not sure of his future going on after this season, as he is a senior, but definitely will have an opportunity should he pursue the kicking duties in college. Conard High School Marching Band will now present the national anthem as both teams align the sidelines and remove their caps.
Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem, performed by Conard's pep band under the direction of Mr. Scott Porter.
Hats off there to the Conard High School marching band for performing the national anthem. Well done. Marco Pizzoferrato here bringing you the Action Hall versus Conard 2019. A lot of emotion goes into this game year in and year out. Conard's going to get the ball first, so it's going to be interesting to see if they can get some points up early on the scoreboard, put the pressure on Hall. Hall's had a lot of success this year scoring points and able to put points up very quickly in a lot of their games. So Conard's really going to have to see if they can match score for score with them here, but getting the first opportunity will give them a chance to put the pressure on the Warriors. Conard High School cheering section getting into it here before the game starts. A lot of energy out of the young folks there, ready for this one. Deep for the Chieftains will be number 2, Emmett Coco. Number 7, Sean Rivera. To kick the ball off, Noe Ruelas. Coco goes to field the ball. Ball goes through his arms into the end zone, will result in an automatic touchback in high school football. It's going to be first down and 10 for the Chieftains. Chieftains will start with the ball at the 20-yard line. Quarterback for the Chieftains, 13, Israel Lopez. Backfield as well, number 25, Arson Stefan, to keep an eye on. In the shotgun formation is Lopez. To his left, Stefan. Excuse me, to his right. Lopez keeps the ball there. Picks up 4 yards on the play. Brings up a second down and 6 for the Chieftains. Ball's going to be spotted at their 24-yard line. Offense looks over to the sideline for the play call. Lopez in position, shotgun behind the center. In the pistol formation goes Stefan. 2 receivers to the right. Lopez fakes the handoff to Stefan, keeps it around the left side. Tackled by a host of Hall tacklers. Warriors gain tackling, getting off the pile, number 84. Isaac Levine in on the stop. Number 57 as well. Aiden Guzman on the stop as well. Lopez back in the shotgun formation. Stefan on the right side. Little fake with the call there. Hall Warriors step, but they'll go offside, so no flags in it. Trips for Connard to the right. Lopez looks, makes his first pass of the day. Ball's complete to number 18, Zach Cohen, the senior on the day. Had a chance to be part of our senior day festivities. Connard with the shift over, now takes a trips formation to the left. Lopez in shotgun formation, Stefan still behind. Handoff to Stefan, takes it around the left side, picks up 5 yards in the play. He's going to bring up second down and 5 for the Chieftains. We got flags on the play. In the backfield area, it could be that area of holding you might see. Referees huddle up and get their call together. Holding is the call on the Chieftains. Ball's going to go back 10 yards from the spot of the foul. First down. Looks like it's going to be a first down and 18 for the Chieftains. Ball spotted at their 21-yard line. In that center, number 73, Dominic Bavaro Jr. Lopez currently looks like he's going to be in that shotgun formation again. Connard having two receivers, this time trips to the right side here, closer to the sideline, to the Conard sideline. Officials still trying to get things sorted out, make sure the spot's correct in the field. Chieftains run the no-huddle offense. Look over to Coach Master Sassi to get the offensive play call that's related. Stefan flanks Lopez to the right. Number 11, Will Kuzma in motion. Stefan with the fake handoff. Lopez holds the ball, hit from behind, the ball is loose. Warriors are celebrating like they fell on the ball. Ball right now is going to be Warriors ball. Turnover. They will take possession inside Conard territory. 1st and 10 Warriors. Ball's going to be spotted inside the red zone at the 17-yard line of the Chieftains. Huge play there by the Hall defense, able to get pursuit from the backside. Chase Lopez down. Had the fake initially inside Stefan with the running fake, looking to get the ball downfield, but held it a little too long, and the Hall defense able to chase from the backside and knock it free. Hall takes possession. In at quarterback for Hall, number 12, Matthew Keller, captain of the Warriors. Hall in the I formation, little old school Conard football.
Straight ahead.
Izzo Lazardi takes that first handoff 3 yards up the field. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 7 for the Warriors. Warriors come out in the I offense. A little different than we've seen a lot during the season. Most of their offense is out of that spread formation where you're going to get 4 receivers in one back. So here they come out with a 2-back set. Again, giving a little bit of old school power I football back at Conard. They have twins to the left here. Kevin Tiernan, the fullback, on the lead. Ball's tossed out to Lazardi, who's able to pick it up on the left side. It's going to be short of the first down. Pick up a 3rd down and short for the Warriors. 3rd and 3 on the play. So Hall coming out and just getting a little short yardage smash mouth offense here, putting one of their linemen in the backfield and fullback lead out there for Lazardi, and able to really just get the point of attack solidly sealed off with having more bodies coming into the force. Hall with twins to the right. Hands off to Lazardi, inside Lazardi, able to take it up inside the middle. Touchdown, Warriors. Lazardi, was following Aiden Guzman at fullback, not Kevin Tiernan. Apologize for that. Aiden Guzman playing fullback, number 57, able to lead Lazardi into the end zone. Early score here for the Warriors with a little power football running game. Noe Ruelas now for the point after attempt. Hall gets another blocker out on the field. Number 54, this time Kevin Tiernan comes in. Ruelas is good. Warriors 7, Chieftains 0. 8:32 left in the first quarter. So now the Chieftains have to try to recover off of that turnover there with giving points up on the first drive to Hall in plus territory. See what the answer might be coming back here if they look to get rid of the ball maybe a little bit sooner and not hold it so long in terms of their decision making when it comes to their pass plays. So going deep for the Chieftains. Number 11, Jack Tuzian. Number 2, Emmett Coco. Will be deep. Rellis ready the ball to kick. Crowd still rolling in here at Bob McKee Stadium. Scores up already 7 for the Warriors. Chieftains looking to see if they can answer that touchdown scoring drive by the Warriors. Wells' kick goes down to about the 5-yard line, fielded by Tuziant. Nice cut on the play. Able to stick his foot in the ground and take a nice cut and gain a few more yards on the play. Tuziant with a little athletic play there. Chieftains huddle on the sideline will come out, line up on the ball. 1st and 10 for the Chieftains. Ball's going to be spotted at their own 33-yard line. Stefan in at running back still. Lopez in the shotgun formation. Conard with the twins to the left, single receiver to the right. Stefan takes the handoff on the right side, led by number 77, Simplicio, on a great lead block by number 77, the captain, Peter Simplicio, able to lead around the right side. Stefan able to find his way behind Simplicio and pick up a 1st down. 1st and 10 Chieftains at the 46-yard line. Stefan to the left side of Lopez this time, takes the handoff again, a la Simplicio in that blocking formation. So Connard, as you see, if they find something that's going to work, they're going to run it 2 plays in a row here to try and pick up yards. And when you're picking up 5 yards on 1st down, you're giving yourself a much easier play calling situation to go forward. 2nd and 6 for the Chieftains. Stefan to the right side of Lopez this time, takes the handoff around left side, led that time by another lineman. Nice block there on that play there by Isaiah Padilla with the lead block. So running to the left side this time, Stefan, another 1st down for the Chieftains. And now we're seeing that power run game out of the Chieftains, but out of the spread formation. There goes Padilla again, same play again, Stefan around left side. So you see what the game plan is here. Find what you can do and take advantage of it until Hall makes the adjustment to stop. So Master Sosimo using the ability here to outnumber the Hall Warriors to the play side. And then when they make their adjustment, looking to make his opposite adjustment. So a little gamesmanship here, back and forth, the coaching. Stefan to the left side. Lopez fakes the handoff this time. Looks deep, under pressure. Down by the legs is number 54, Kevin Tiernan. Able to get pressure on him right away. There's a flag on the play. This is after the play. This may be an unsportsmanlike. Dead ball on Hall. So that's going to actually flip the field here a little bit. Connard with the big loss in that play. Apparently some unsportsmanlike activity after, maybe language, not sure. Didn't get a chance to see anything happen physically. But now it's going to be 2nd and short on the play because Conard's going to get back the 15 yards at least on the penalty, in which they're going to be short of the 1st down still, but they're not going to be at that 2nd and long situation as they presently have. Really costly for the Hall defense there. You had Conard in a hole, potentially forced him to be in a throwing situation where you could have at least tried to get a punt out of it, but that penalty is now going to give Conard short and a 3rd at this point. On the box it says 3rd down. It's 3rd and about 5.5 on the play to go. So, 2 down territory easily for Coach Sosimo and the Chieftain offense. Conard has 2 flankers to the left side, 1 off to the right. Again, Stefan, I don't think that's Stefan, and takes the handoff. That's not, excuse me, that was Emmett Coco. Emmett Coco takes the handoff to the right side. Brings up a 4th down and 4 for the Chieftains. Stefan checks back in the game. Coco's going to switch back in at this point. Looks like Lopez is coming off the field. So right now there isn't a quarterback per se, but Stefan has plenty of experience. He actually started in the quarterback position this season. So Stefan, in what we would call a wildcat formation according to where he's been playing, wildcat, gives the handoff. It looks like the Coco on the motion, but Hall knows that play, and when the motion came, the Warriors really flooded that left side of the line, and that host of Hall Warrior defense there, led by number 3, Diego Ballesteros, able to hold the edge, force Connor to turn over on downs, and the Warriors will take possession 1st and 10. Once Connard got in that wildcat and went in motion, it's like the Hall Warriors kind of had an idea if that motion was coming where the ball was going to go, and at that opportunity, Warriors in at quarterback again, number 12, Keller, flanked by running backs on both sides, two-back backfield. In that spread formation now, we don't see the eye set. Keller's pass, incomplete. Attempt for number 13, Joseph Hussey. Hall Warrior injured on the field. Looks like one of the linemen, number 56. Abraham Ruelas, brother of Noe Ruelas, the kicker for the Hall Warriors, down on the field at this time. There the Warriors had the two-back offense, split backs on each side. Hi there. To the left side that time. Chieftains come to the sideline, Warriors to the sideline for the injury timeout. Never want to see anybody get hurt at any time, let alone the last game of the season, but especially when you have a lineman who is your starting line, that's critical to what you do on offense. When you're left tackle for your quarterback who protects the backside, when you're a throwing offense, it's critical that that player obviously be one of your better offensive linemen. And if that's, Abraham Ruelas is not able to continue this game, that's something that could be a factor going forward, that the Chieftains might get an actual advantage or an opportunity to expose a weakness that the Warriors might have, and that could be something to keep an eye on as this game goes forward. You hope the young man is fine and can continue, but staff seems to be looking at the lower legs of Ruelas, and now he's being helped off the field. So it's just one of those kind of things. You hope the young man can get back out there, but you do want to be concerned. If you're the Warriors, who's going to watch the backside now, or how are you going to protect the backside of the quarterback and see if they make some adjustments in their pass protection if it becomes an issue. Beautiful day here, November 23rd. 43 degrees, light winds. Not what they were saying last night for the weather reports. True blessing for this Hall Connard game. Hall still off to the side, getting the last instructions from Coach Robinson. Frank Robinson's been coach at Hall for many years, but before that, you'll remember that his father was one of the founders of the Hall football program. Long-time tradition and rivalry between these two towns as well, these two schools, as well as the lineage of the coaching tree. Bob McKee, as the stadium is named, and Coach Robinson on the other sideline. Really the heart and soul of what this is all about, the Hall-Connard rivalry. Keller back in the backfield, Lizardi to the right, Baker to the left. Lizardi on the handoff around left side, has some speed, gets knocked out of bounds there. Number 19, Andrew Riker, able to force him out of bounds. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 2 for the Warriors. 5 minutes, 23 seconds here to go in the first quarter. Warriors in the two-back set. Keller flanked on both sides. 2 receivers to the wide side of the field by the Hall sideline. Lizardi moves up, goes in a shift motion to the right side, instills that trips formation now. Keller on the rollout, looks to pass, then pulls it down, keeps the ball. Able to take it around the right side for the 1st down, so 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Upcoming ball is going to be spotted on their 47-yard line. Rollout, receivers were in blocking formation there, but you look for that to be a pass you see later where he'll take that ball, look like he's going to run, maybe pull up, and then try to dump a little pass over that defense as they come up. Hall might be setting something up for a big play later. Keep an eye on that for sure. Officials timeout on the field. One of the players, Silas Bridges, needing to tie those shoes there. Again, Hall in the 2 running back formation, splits on each side. Lizardi in motion again to the right side. Keller going to keep to the right side. Runs the ball, has a hole, up the sideline, and he's pulling away from the Chieftain defense. He's in the end zone. Keller for the touchdown. 53-yard run on the play for Keller. Hall now just using the run game right now out of that spread formation. Keller able to find an opening on the right side, and then once he found that opening, he was gone up the sideline, pulling away from the defense. 4:40 left to go in the first quarter. Right now the Warriors, before the kick, have 13 points on the board. Ruelas to take the kick. Holder on the play, Matthew Schwab, number 7. Schwab gets the kick down. Ruelas able to put it through the uprights. That's going to make the score 14-0 Warriors. 4 minutes, 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. Hall finding success with the run game. We saw the touchdown on the inside before by Lazardi. The 2-back formation in the I set, but this time going into the spread formation, still with 2 backs in the backfield. Able to take it around the right side is Keller on the quarterback keeper. Had a lot of bodies out in front for blocks, just outnumbering the point of attack of the Warriors. And that's why they're up there right now, 14-0 on the scoreboard. Chieftains going to see if they can put a drive here, maybe take some time off the clock as well, but of course get points at the end of it. Try to slow this Warrior offense down from getting any more points and getting too far behind in this game. Ruelas to kick the ball. Toussiant and Coco deep for the Chieftains. Ruelas not kicking it as deep this time. It's short. Ball fielded at about the 17-yard line. Coco able to get the ball out to about the 27-yard line. So Chieftains will be set up 1st and 10 at their own 27. This drive's going to start 7 yards further than their last one did when it was on the 20-yard line. Chieftains are going to see if they can put together a little action here. Run game is what got them down the field last time in the turnover on downs. Steffen back in at running back in the pistol formation behind Lopez. Stefan takes the handoff, cuts it to the left side, picks up a small gain on the left side of the play. It's going to be 2nd down and about 6 on the play for the Chieftains. Stefan back in the pistol formation. 2 receivers out down here to the Conard sideline. Stefan takes the handoff up the middle. Met by a host of Hall tacklers in there. Number 52, Alexander Searles. Lopez in the shotgun formation. This time Stefan flanked to the left side of him. Takes the handoff, Simplicio leading. Stefan met by the tacklers of Hall. Able to pull them towards and past the 1st down line. So Stefan able to drag some would-be tacklers with him. Number 33 on the play, Izzy Enriquez. This time Stefan off left. Takes the handoff again from Lopez. Simplicio on the lead block. Stefan this way to the right side. Picks up about 8 on the play. Stefan asking for a breather as he'll check out. Number 29 will check in at the game. John Calcaterra. Calcaterra in the formation offset to the right of Lopez. They'll come across, take the handoff, but flags on the play. False start is going to be the call on the offense. It's going to back the Chieftains up 5 yards. Bring up a 2nd down and 8 for the Chieftains. Lopez in the shotgun formation. Connard has the tight end trips formation to the wide side of the field. 1 receiver down here. Calcaterra takes the handoff to the left side, able to get up to the field. Going to be close to the line to gain. All depends on the spot here by the official. Calcaterra with a burst of speed around the left side there, just following his blocking.
Just shy.
It's going to be shy of the first down. Bring the second down and short for the Chieftains. Calcaterra is going to remain in the game at running back. This time the Chieftains are going to bring the trips formation to the wide side of the field. Officials' timeout might be for a measurement here. So Connard looks like they're just running their power play right and power play left and having success doing it out of the shotgun formation. Just changing the running backs but getting the same kind of results. Hall able to, once we saw on the last drive, get into their territory. They kind of tightened down in the defense. But this time Connard again putting the drive together, running some of their good old-fashioned power plays. First down, Chieftains. Will be 1st and 10. Ball's going to be spotted about their 49.5-yard line, not in Hall territory yet. Again, Chieftains have the trips formation here to the wide side of the field. Single receiver away. Offset running back to the left. Lopez takes the ball, hands it off. That's just power right, Conard football. Pick up a 6 on the play, and I know the good old Conard philosophy. If you're getting 4 or 5 yards a play, you're going to keep doing it. And here they're going to keep doing it. This time Stefan comes back in, Calcaterra comes out, so a little change of pace. Calcaterra with some of that speed, they're able to kind of cut it up in there and pick up some good yards. This time the fake, Lopez keeps the ball to the left side and still on his feet. So right there, Connard using a little bit of that trickeration, otherwise known as the counter play, coming back away from the power. So make it look like it's power to the defense with the fullback leading, the running back leading, and then pull the ball and come back with your counter away. So there's your first chance to see how Connard's going to answer when Hall does overload that power side. This time Stefan able to make some cuts, and he's breaking tackles, gets into the secondary, Stefan does, and there's Connard coming back with the power play. So using the power play and the counter play to work off each other. As you can see there, Connard taking big advantage of that there. Hall Warriors expecting counter maybe, and this time Connard comes back with the power, able to pick up a big first down. Bringing it 1st and 10, Chieftains. Inside the red zone, Stefan again to the left side, cuts it back to the right. Good hard running inside. Numbers get tucked up a little there, but I think it's number 33 again in on the play for the Hall Warrior defense. Izzy Enriquez in on the tackle. Picks up 6 on the play, though. Brings up a 2nd and 4 for the Chieftains. Stefan now in that pistol formation behind Lopez. Lopez takes the high snap, hands it off to Stefan, who starts to the left, cuts back to the right. Stefan to the end zone. Touchdown, Chieftains. Stefan starts out to the left there, then cuts it back to the right for that nice cutback and score for the Chieftains, 11 yards into the end zone. That's going to get the Chieftains up on the scoreboard, 6 right now. In to kick the point after attempt, number 77, Peter Simplicio, one of the captains here playing in his last football game for Connard. Simplicio's kick is up, and it's good, so that's going to bring the score 7 for the Chieftains, 14 for the Warriors, and we still have 1:02 to go here in the first quarter. Chieftains able to answer there. Again, that power running game that we saw in the drive previous, setting up the counter play, which we saw on this situation in this drive, able to pick up those yards and get that really big play that I think there kind of broke a little bit of the steam of the Hall Warriors there on defense, and just kind of got them a little bit fatigued in that drive. You know, started pounding the ball at you, and that's going to wear you down after a while. And the Warriors got worn down a little bit there on defense as the Chieftains able to score and bring this game back within 1 score. So now we're going to see Connard in the kick formation. Number 77, Simplicio, is going to ready the ball to kick. Deep for the Warriors, number 1, Izzo Lazardi, and number 25, Dejon. Get a chance here. We've been seeing Ruelas kick the ball down to the goal line in most cases. We're going to see some Pizzo's kick here. See what the Chieftains have in store on their special teams. So Pizzo's kick towards the sideline will go out of bounds, and that will be a flag on the play. Illegal kick procedure on the Chieftains. Warriors will have the chance to accept the ball on the 35-yard line or ask the Chieftains to re-kick it. It looks like right now, by the way the teams are moving, it's going to be Warrior ball on the 35-yard line. So it looks like the Warriors are going to spot the ball on the hash. So looking to take advantage of possibly having the wide side of the field for maybe a play here, or also open up some run lanes. Warriors are going to send two receivers here back out in the two running back formation. Both guys split on the side of the quarterback. Keller, Lazardi here closest to us. Timeout Chieftains on the play. Connard decided they didn't see something they liked and wanted to have a timeout there, maybe to adjust to a formation. Warriors putting the ball on the hash and bringing both receivers to the side, obviously trying to get more people to the point of attack, and maybe Connard didn't enjoy what they saw there and wanted to make an adjustment. Seems like every time they're in the two-back formation, there's going to be any type of motion. It's going to be Lazardi, it looks like. In that case there, before the timeout, Lazardi started his motion, and they might have triggered Coach Sosasco to want to call that timeout and make an adjustment.
Here we go,
Chieftains may have been missing a player on there as well. Stefan is on the sideline. At that point, might not have been on the field. There might have been a player short. That might have been the reason for the timeout. This time, the Chieftains in the backfield, and not just one, but a host of Chieftains in the backfield, getting off Kyle, number 11, one of them, Jack Tuzion. Linebackers in on the play as well. Number 29, John Collins. Again, the Warriors come out with two receivers here to the wide side of the field. Chieftain defense making adjustments. Lazardi motions out. Connard adjusts. Keller rolls to his left. Looks to turn his shoulders. Tackled from behind, but does not go down. Forced out of bounds by the Chieftain defense. Warriors running the rollout pass to the left, opposite the throwing side of Keller. Looked like he was trying to throw the ball. Lazardi was down the field. Couldn't get his shoulders turned, had pressure from the backside, and Riker in on there to help force him out of bounds. And Keller not able to get his feet set and get rid of that ball, will result in a sack, and that's going to bring up a big third down and long, 16 for the Warriors. Chieftains have an opportunity here to force a punt, but trips right now to the wide side of the field for the Warriors. Running back flank to the strong side of Keller. Quarterback's going to roll to his right, has blocking, looks downfield, throws to the out. Incomplete to Lazardi. Paul running the flood concept there with the rollout, sprint out pass protection. Connard able to force the incomplete pass. Not sure if he would have picked up the first down if he caught it. That would have had to break some tackles possibly. That's going to force a punt by the Warriors. We're going to get a chance here to see Aiden Guzman punt formation for Hall. Check that. It looks like Keller's going to punt. Guevara for the Chieftains goes to field the ball, muffs the punt, but able to fall back on it. It will go backwards from where he originally fielded it. They will be 1st and 10 possession for the Chieftains. At the end of the first quarter, the ball will be spotted at their own 27-yard line. Again, Chieftains 7, Warriors 14. That's the end of the first quarter. So
Guzman not back there to punt. Was originally spoken when I had a chance to speak to Coach earlier, said that Guzman might be back on the punt formation, but Kelleher back there to punt. Excuse me, Keller. So you wonder, is that something that might be something you want to keep an eye on? Keller being the quarterback, also being the punter, opportunity later maybe for Hall to take advantage, run a fake punt play, see if they can catch the Chieftains. Not ready for that, and then continue one of their drives. So something to keep an eye on as we go forward. Again, Chieftains will have possession now, 1st and 10, ball spotted at their own 27-yard line. This time they're going to have their trips formation to the field, Hall towards the Hall sideline. One receiver here. Stefan is going to be playing to the left side. Lopez takes the snap, hands off to Stefan around the right side. Small gain for Stefan on that play. Again, running that power to the right side. Picks up about 4 plays, brings up a 2nd down and 6 for the Chieftains. Ball's going to be spotted on the right hash mark, bringing the wide side of the field here to the left side. So the Chieftains bring their trips formation to the left. Stefan in the pistol formation behind Lopez. Lopez hands it off to Stefan that time. Stefan inside, cuts it back to the right and dragging Warrior would-be tacklers with him. Number 25, Dejon Banks getting out of the pile there. Chieftains with the trips formation here to the wide side. Lopez takes the handoff back to Stefan again, but this time met in the backfield by the Warriors. Number 55, Pierce Newman in on the play. Number 23, Luke Duzin as well on the play. Warriors that time doing a very good job controlling the line of scrimmage there and bringing the actual fight to the Connard side of the line. Chieftains in the trips formation to the wide side. Ball spot on the right hash. Stefan switches over to the right side of Lopez. Takes the handoff around left side. Fouls his blocker. Cuts it up. Going to be tackled just close. Looks like the spot's going to be good for a 1st down. That's going to be a Chieftain 1st down in Hall territory now. 1st and 10 at the Warrior 46-yard line. Chieftains will flip the formation to the wide side of the field. They're going to go trips to the right. Stefan off center to the left. Excuse me, that's Coco in the backfield. Coco takes the handoff, runs it up to the right side. Able to push forward. Number 23 for Hall gets off the pile. As well as number 3, Diego Ballesteros is coming off the pile for the Warriors. The last one, Luke Duzan as well, gets up off that pile there. So the Warriors really swarming to the ball, but still a pickup for Coco on the play of 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7 for the Chieftains. Trips are going to go out to the wide side to the right. Coco's going to flank Lopez to the left. Lopez takes a handoff, gives to Coco along the right side. He cuts it back up inside. Looks to be short of the 1st down. Will be 3rd down and 1 for the Chieftains. This time Coco's going to check out, and John Calcaterra is going to report back in for the Chieftains. Trips formation to the wide side. Ball spot on the right hash. High snap. Lopez able to control it. Brings it down. Hands it off to Calcaterra. Keeps his feet moving. Breaks tackles, but then in on the play, number 11, Noé Ruelas in on the con tackle to bring him down to the ground. But Calcaterra keeps the legs moving there and able to pick up some much-needed yards after contact there. Trips to the right side, wide side of the field. Ball spotted near the left hash. Calcaterra to the left side of Lopez. Fakes the handoff. Lopez looks deep, throws the ball, has a receiver back off of Bridges' hands. 2 defenders in on the play. Number 1 is Lizardi. There's Lizardi back there on the play, as well as number 8, Gabriel Solomons. Able to both be in coverage there. 2nd and 10 for the Chieftains. Lopez takes the shotgun, hands it off to Calcaterra around the right side. Gets tackled from behind. Now you're starting to see the Warrior pressure the defense chase from behind. Number 3 on the play, Diego Ballesteros, chasing the play down from the opposite side. So now you're starting to see where the Warriors are maybe attacking the backside edge, seeing if they can catch those plays there before they can get started. And that time they do. So Calcaterra tackled for a short gain, brings up a 3rd down and about 9.5. Lopez in the shotgun formation. Trips to the right. Fakes the handoff to Coco, pulls it, and Lopez up the middle, able to pick up at least, looks like at least the Chieftains are waving it as a first down. The officials as well spotting the ball are moving the chains. That's a 1st and 10 for the Chieftains. So Lopez pulling the ball there, not giving it, able to take it up inside, maybe finding a crease or an opening there on the read. Much needed first down. Chieftains driving now. 7:46 and counting to go in the second quarter. Down by a score. Coco takes the handoff from Lopez. Finds a hole. Up inside. Still going. Into the goal line. Flag on the play. Still going. Is with a host of Warriors and Chieftains in there on pushing, but still. He's going to go down on the play short of the goal line, but right now there's a flag on the play, and there's a chance that could be a face mask where that flag was thrown and when it was thrown. It's not going to give the Chieftains much more yardage, but half the distance to the goal from that spot, but it will move them just a little bit closer to the goal line if that's what it is. So personal foul on the Warriors, illegal contact to the helmet. So that's going to move the ball half the distance to the goal for the Chiefs. It's going to be 1st and goal. Ball's going to be spotted on the 2-yard line of the Warriors. Now we see the Chieftains get into a huddle for the first time today. Come out, still have their trips formation to the left, still in shotgun. Stefan is going to be in the backfield this time. And Stefan takes the snap, follows his blocking in, and Stefan into the end zone, and that's going to be a score for the Chieftains. Stefan able to take it in. Back in that wildcat formation for the Chieftains. Stefan led on the way by another running back, not by Lopez, the quarterback. Lopez was not in the game, so we see the Chieftains now using that wildcat formation in certain situations, and Stefan, with that experience previously in the year playing quarterback, really easy to handle those snaps, and this is an opportunity here for Simplicio to tie the game on the point after try. Simplicio's kick is up, it's good, and the Chieftains with 14 unanswered points here are going to tie the score 14-14, 6:56 to go in the second quarter, and this is going to be a ball game for sure. Again, this game being very important for both teams. Whichever team wins this game, they will be keeping their pads from being turned back into the equipment managers tonight. And that team is going to have the opportunity to still qualify for a playoff berth in the Double L playoffs. The team that loses this game this evening is going to be eliminated, and unfortunately, it's going to be the last time these young men will have an opportunity, some of them never put football pads on again. So this game, it has a lot riding on it besides the Mayor's Trophy. You're talking about an opportunity to possibly continue your season, especially if you're a senior for one of these programs. This is a chance for you to really, hopefully, cross off and some of those hopes and goals you have, which is making a state playoff and winning a state championship. Simplicio is going to ready the ball to kick. Deep for the Warriors. Number 1, Lizardi, and number 25, Banks. Simplicio's kick is short. Ball fielded up on the 26-yard line by number 40, Logan Murphy, able to run it back to the 45-yard line. So the Warriors are going to have possession 1st and 10 at about the 45-yard line. So you're looking at about a 15-yard pickup on that return. But the Warriors with good field position here to start at 1st and 10. and the short field to work with. They're going to come back out, so we'll see if the Warriors are going to get into a different set or stay in that two-back formation that we've seen, with the two receivers usually going to the wide side of the field. They break their huddle from the sideline. Looks like Keller is going to be flanked again by Lizardi, as well as number 43, Julian Baker. Two receivers to the wide side. Ball spotted on the right hash here. One receiver to the right side. Ball's handed to that time to Baker. Baker able to spin. A short gain on the play. Picks up about 1.5. Brings up a second down and 8. Warriors looking to the sideline for the play call. Hull offense led up front by two seniors. Left guard, number 60, Noah Hurt, and their center captain, number 53, Julian DeCampos, playing in possibly their last football game for Hull High School. Two receivers to the left. Both running backs are split on each side of Keller. Keller drops back to pass, looks down the field, releases it. Knocked away by Bridges. Well defended by Bridges there. Number 8, Gabriel Solomons, the intended receiver, also a captain for the Warriors. Nice play by Bridges there to get in position and knock the ball away. We'll bring up a 3rd down and 9 for the Warriors. Chieftain defense has really stepped up here in the second quarter, really kind of honing down on their assignments and really minimizing the run game as well as the passing game by the Warriors. Running backs will switch. This time Lizardi comes to the right, Baker to the left. Two receivers up to the left. Lizardi's going to motion out. Keller is going to take the ball, hand it off to Baker. Baker cuts to the right. Brought down on the play by number 86, Alex Batis. 4th and 3 for the Warriors here. Going to go for it. Stays in the offensive formation. Both running backs split Keller. Look to the sideline for the play call. Two receivers left, one to the right. This time Keller goes back in the punt formation. And here's where we're seeing the opportunity for Keller to put pressure on the defense as a punter or as the quarterback. Gets the punt off. Bridges fields the punt. Brings it back up middle. So there we get a chance to see it. Keller can play quarterback, stay in the offensive formation, or at the last minute drop back and try to not allow the Chieftains to get set in their punt return formation. So there's the stress that having your punter as your quarterback can put on a defense right there to see it in action. So there's the reason why we heard it would be Guzman as the punter. We see Keller in a game like this, Hall pulling out all the stops and trying to take advantage of every opportunity they can. Stefan back in at running back. He's going to be in the pistol formation, it looks like, behind Lopez. We got the trips formation here to the left side, one receiver up top. Now he's going to move to the right side of Lopez. Stefan takes the handoff, led by his blocker to the left side, able to break tackles. Picks up about 9 yards on the play. Lizardi in on the tackle, number 1. Great sportsmanship there. You see him helping Stefan, pulling him up off the turf. Brings up a 2nd down and 1. Chieftains go trips to the wide side. Ball's on the left hash. Stefan to the left of the quarterback. Lopez takes the handoff, gets Stefan again on that run to the right, cuts it back to the left, and finds the yardage for a 1st down. Number 8, Solomon is in on the stop. 1st and 10 Chieftains. Run game really starting to punish this Warrior defense a little bit. A lot of missed tackles happening, a lot of cutbacks happening. Chieftains picking up extra yardage after contact, and that's a true byproduct of seeing what happens when the run game starts to wear down the defense. Again, trips to the right. Stefan takes the handoff to the right. There the Warriors step up. In on the play, number 3, Diego Ballesteros, able to make a tackle. Takes Stefan down. Brings up a 2nd and a long 7 for the Chieftains. Warriors making some substitutions there on the defensive line. Coming in at this time, number 52, Alexander Searles at right end. Handoff to the running back to the right, up the middle, big run. Looks like it's Calcaterra, and Calcaterra able to get a big gain on the play right up the inside. Again, Chieftains running the same plays, right and left, power right, power left. And then you see with the change of the pace of the running back, just taking advantage of the Hall Warrior defense. Chieftains going quick here. Calcaterra has the ball around the left side. Just keeps his legs moving, breaking tackles. Picks up about 8 on the play. Late flag comes in. A late flag comes in here.
First indication is that it's a face mask charged against the Warriors.
Indication is it might be a face mask, and if that's the case, you're going to add yardage on the end of that run for the Chieftains and really get it close to the goal line. But again, the Chieftains going quick there, trying to catch the Warriors off being set. You can tell, again, it's starting to wear them down. We talked about the broken tackles being an issue. Right now you're seeing yards after contact. That stat is going to be enormous right now for the Chieftains here in the second quarter. So we got trips to the right. The ball went half the distance to the goal, so it's going to be first and goal right now for the Chieftains. Ball spotted just inside the 10-yard line. Stephon with the handoff to the right, takes it wide, cuts it back in, stops short of the goal line. Connard's going to have it second and goal. Substitution happening here. Number 86 checking in for the Chieftains. Bottas is going to be Stephon getting back into the ball. You wonder if you might see that short yardage formation here for the Chieftains. Still have the 3 receivers down here to the left side. You got Stephon in the backfield. You have Bottas in the backfield. Looks like he'll be the lead blocker for Stephon. To the left side, he cups it up. No signal yet. Ball's going to be short of the goal line. It's going to be third and goal for the Chieftains. Bottas in the backfield with Stephon. Stephon taking the direct snap, coming to the sideline here to get the call from Coach Sosasimo, it looks like. Stephon running the huddle, hands on the knees. You can tell he's feeling it right now, but in this last game, his last of his career here at Connard, you know he's going to give everything he has. Gets the call from Coach Sosasimo, goes back to the huddle. Warriors are waiting for the Chieftains to come out of the huddle. Chieftains coming out of the huddle. Stephon going to be in that quarterback position, shotgun. Bottas to his left, and there's whistles on the play. Official stopping play to get officials in position. Sosasimo had a question. Chieftains move the tight end over to the left. And Stephon with the carry up the middle. And excuse me, that was number 18, Cohen, in the backfield. Bottas is the tight end that shifted over. Stephon takes it in the end zone, and the Chieftains now have scored 20 unanswered points before this PAT attempt against this Hall Warrior team that was up 14-0. And right now, this run game by the Chieftains taking over and controlling this game. Again, Connard going into the power set, putting Cohen in there at that fullback position, really running that fullback position once the play starts for Stephon. And Stephon taking it up inside. Simplicio for the PAT. Simplicio's kick is up and good. Score 21 Chieftains, 14 Warriors, 1:42 to go in the second quarter. Warriors about to get the ball back. As we come back, it's 1:42 to go in the second quarter. We're going to see now if the Warriors get into their 2-minute offense. They run the 2-minute drill here, try to get points before the half.
Lazardi's going to be deep to get the kick, as well as Banks. Simplicio's going to ready the ball to kick. Chieftains are 21 unanswered points. Chieftain crowd into this game as the bleachers are rocking and rolling over here. Warriors looking for something to celebrate. Hopefully on this drive they'll have an opportunity. Cheerleaders are beating on both sides of the field here. Again, the short kick fielded by number 40, Murphy. Murphy takes it up to about the 43-yard line. So Conard's philosophy here on the kickoffs is kick the ball short, not let it go to the playmakers deep for the Warriors. Murphy able to field it each time now. Give the ball to the Warriors over their 40-yard line each time. Last time, they had the punt. This time we'll see with 1:38 to go here in the second quarter if they're going to be able to get this ball and get some points down here. We know that Ellis can kick the ball deep. Has a 56-yard field goal this year as a state record. So you know that he's a threat if they can get in field goal range. His range, you're going to have to get the ball to about the 39-yard line if you want to fit his range right now, 56 yards being the state record. So see if the Warriors can at least advance the ball there. Trips to the wide side of the field, balls in the right hash. Running back's going to get to the strong side. One receiver here. Lazardi's receiver. Keller looks to throw the ball. Pass is complete. Gabriel Solomon's on the reception. He's going to bring up a 2nd down and 2. So the Warriors looking to advance the ball. Getting into that 2-minute offense. Getting to the line right away. We got 2-by-2 here now. So both receivers on each side, 2-by-2. One running back to the left, being Lazardi. Keller takes a snap. Looks to the left. Throws the ball. Pass complete. That's enough for the 1st down of Solomon's. Solomon's one of the captains, also a senior for the Warriors on this offense. Warriors stay with the 2-by-2 formation. Ball on the left side. Lazardi on the left side. Keller takes a snap. Ball low. Fakes Lazardi. Throws it out to Solomon's again. Nice connection between Keller and Solomon's. All 3 passes there to Solomon's that time. I think it was 2nd down and 3. Warriors right now are in Ruelas' field goal range. So this is right. This would be a 56-yard field goal from here if he was to attempt it. Keller in the shotgun. Lazardi draws the defense offsides with 56.5 seconds to go in the second quarter. Keller able to draw the defense across the line, giving a much-needed extra 5 yards to the Warriors. A 1st down as well. And again, more yardage towards that end zone, helping the case if we have to get to a Ruelas field goal. Lazardi flanked to the right of Keller, trips to the right here, wide side of the field. Keller gives the hand to Lazardi, cuts back to the right, has an opening, takes it up inside, and looks like it's going to be past the 1st down markers, 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Lazardi on the big game. 50 seconds to go on the clock. Looks like there's going to be a timeout on the play by the Warriors. So Lazardi running the ball there. Hall not afraid to use their timeout here. A little bit of the pass game being shown with Keller to Solomons. Lazardi had the run game. I think Hall has 1 or 2 timeouts left. So there's an opportunity for them to stop the clock again if they choose to run the ball. And already they're in Ruelas' field goal range, so that you don't want to say you can assume the 3, but that young man, the way he's kicked the football this year, you almost want to say in this situation you can assume the 3. So Hall looking to get the ball into the end zone in 49 seconds. It's going to be 1st and 10. Ball spotted the 22-yard line. Be a huge answer for the Warriors if they can put 7 points up on the board and bring us back to 21-21 going into halftime. Deepest the Warriors have gotten into Chieftain territory. Remember, the game started with a Chieftain fumble by Lopez on a sack. Warriors recovered it and scored shortly later, but had the short field to do it. And then once they got the ball at the short field again, starting their drives in Chieftain territory, both ended in touchdowns. This time, the Warriors taking it from their side of the ball to see if they can get points on the board. Lazzardi to the right. Keller's going to roll to his right. He's going to keep the ball. He's going to keep running. He gets hit in the backfield. Number 27 in on the play. Adetola on the tackle. Adetola thinks he ripped the ball away. The officials are saying no. I think the officials actually, I think he's signaling it might be. It's an unsportsmanlike call on the play against the Warriors. That's going to back them up 15 yards from the spot. That is their second one today. 2 unsportsmanlikes on the Warriors will also include the loss of down. First and goal, it looks like Warriors, but the ball is going to be spotted at the 25-yard line of the Chieftains. So first and goal from the 25-yard line. Warriors get back into the split back formation. Murphy to the right. Baker to the right. Lazzardi to the left. 2 receivers to the left. Solomon's being the widest. Number 4, Patrick McGann, the senior in the slot. To the right side down here, number 13, Joseph Hussey, also a senior. So the Warriors back into their split formation. 2 receivers to the wide side. Ball spotted on the right. Calls being changed from unsportsmanlike to a personal foul. 15 on the offense still, but it's going to be a first down, no loss of down. Officials are huddling. No matter what we get back to play, we'll be 40 seconds left. 21-14, the Chieftains have the lead. Hall in their best territory, at least, in Conard territory here on one of their drives. Personal foul now. It's going to be first down and goal, so we're still going to have the first and goal, 25 to go. It's going to change. They're being picked back up. So it's going to be first and 10. It will not be first and goal. First and 10 for the Warriors from the 25. Chieftains bring extra bodies up to the front line. Ball snap low. Keller picks it up, looks deep. Solomon's in the corner, on his hands, drops the ball. Bridges gets there a little bit late. Solomon's unable to bring it down. Keller able to get the ball out. Nice location. It did get into the hands of Solomon's. Would have been a fantastic catch for the Warriors, but brings up a second down and 10. 17 seconds did come off the clock in that situation. Second down and 10 for the Warriors. Split backs, Lazzardi goes in motion. Keller takes a snap, drops back, looks deep, throws the ball for number 13, incomplete. Joseph Hussey, the intended receiver on the play. Number 14, Chase Fountain in on the coverage, the sophomore playing for the Chieftains. Not often you see a sophomore on the field in a Hall Conard game, but in this situation there, Chase Fountain in great coverage, does a great job there of not allowing the receiver to make a play on the ball. 3rd and 10 for the Warriors. Looking to the sideline for the call. 18.3 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Warriors had the trips left formation. Lazzardi in there at the inside slot. Now we'll come back to the backfield. So you have Lazzardi and Baker on each side of Keller. Keller giving the call. Hussey down here to the right. timeout, Hall. That will be their last, I believe. Excuse me, the Warriors have one timeout left. Third and 10 when we come back. Warriors have it. One timeout to go here in the second quarter. Keller able to field the ball when it's low there, still gets his eyes downfield. We've seen him making plenty of opportunities, at least targets, in the direction of number 8, Gabriel Solomons. Solomons playing pretty much to the left side of the Warrior offense, so keep an eye when he comes out. See if he's still in that position. He's been a favorite receiver for Keller today. We did see the last attempt go to the right side, number 13, Joseph Hussey. You can see Keller coming out of the huddle talking to Solomons. Looks like they're talking about the other catch there on the last player, the lack of a catch. I think Keller asking what happened on there. Solomons showing him he might have had the sun in his eyes. Keller comes in at shotgun here. Lizardi to his right, Baker to his left. Schwab in the slot. Hussey down below. Ball low, hands off to Lizardi, around the left side. Tackled on the play. Number 29, John Calcaterra in on the tackle for the Chieftains. It's going to be a 4th down. Timeout Warriors. 12.7 seconds to go. It's about 4th and 7 for the Warriors. Ball spot on the 21-yard line. Going to make a 38-yard field goal attempt if they decide to bring Ruelas out. We have to say well within his territory if he can hit the 56-yarder. With 3 in his career over 50 yards, it looks like Ruelas is going to come out for the field goal attempt. Schwab going to take the hold. Takes a look. Looks like there's going to be a timeout Chieftains, a little icing the kicker here. Connard going to use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, see if they can get a little ice into Ruelas. Wonder if Hall might even consider switching up the kicking duties here and bring back on the offense. Opportunity at least to discuss it further. Doesn't look like they're going to make any substitutions, so they might stick with the field goal here. Chieftains do have another timeout. You wonder if coach might decide to have them line up again and see if he calls his last timeout. Give Ruelas a little bit more time to think about it. The senior for the Warriors. Again, owns the state record at 56 yards. Going now for the 38-yard attempt, Schwab's hold, and there's another timeout on the play. Chieftains again will use that last timeout. Ruelas is going to have to think about it a little bit more. So Coach Sosmo electing to use his timeouts, not take them into halftime. Have to give him credit for that. Doesn't help you to bring your timeout with you into the locker room. See if you can get a little bit of nerves here going through Ruelas. Crowd lines the stadium fence here. This game 21-14. All the crowd could ask for right now. I mean, if you're on the Chiefs side at least because of the present, but the way this started, 14-0 Warriors. Both of those possessions were inside Conard territory to start. After that, Hall has not received possession inside Conard territory, not able to score, but this drive did start at their own 42-yard line. Ruelas now for the field goal. Schwab on the hold. Ruelas' kick is up. It's wide left. It is not good. Not good. 5.5 seconds to go in the second quarter. You wonder if those timeouts by the Chieftains may have got the nerves of Ruelas going a little bit there. The snap, a little low. Schwab did a good job of getting it down, so at least Ruelas can get the kick off.
But you wonder if all those timeouts may have iced the holder there in that situation. Cold hands, maybe hard to get the ball down. Ruelas unable to make it, so it's going to keep the score 21-14. Chieftains will take possession at their 20-yard line. In high school federation football, you will take the ball to 20-yard line when it goes through the end zone, so it's not like the NFL where you get it where the kick is missed. You get it at the 20-yard line, it's the same as a touchback. Chieftains are going to be in the victory, take a knee down formation at this point. Lopez takes the knee, and that's going to be the end of the second quarter. At the end of the first half, your score, Conard 21, Hall 14.
Well done, ladies. Firebirds. Both units recently posted victories over the Southington Valley Venom, and in doing so, they plan to nutmeg Youth Football League 2019 B and the 2019 A Division Championship. Congratulations, guys. The Nutmeg Youth Football League is comprised of teams from the towns of Simsbury, Southington, Farmington, Granby, and West Hartford. Take note, Coach Sasaba and Coach Robinson, these young men will soon play a major role in the future of West Hartford High School football.
Hey! Yeah! Oh, yeah! Sorry. I didn't notice that this was. I was like, what is this? Sure. Let's go to the bathroom. Come on. Wait. I want some Julie. Oh, sorry. I have to find Tariq's mom. But where's Natalie go? Should I get one? No. Are you guys leaving? You're leaving? Oh, okay. Savannah! Hi, my girl. Wait, is that really all that's left? The time? Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. I've been advised that all vehicles parked on either side of West Point Terrace. Those vehicles need to be moved as this allows access of fire equipment to the entire campus. Again, if your vehicle is located on either side of West Point Terrace, please move that vehicle immediately. Thank you. And lastly, ladies and gentlemen, friends and neighbors, Connard fans, and Hall fans, you may have noticed the AAA school safety patrols here today. These young student leaders from nearby Walton Elementary are wearing their bright yellow patroller belts. The patrollers are here to encourage you to take the pledge not to drive distracted. We are approaching the holidays, so many of you will be hitting the road with family and friends. The folks at AAA, the AAA driving school, and the AAA patrollers want to remind you that do not drive intoxicated and do not drive intoxicated. So, you see one of the pros with the right belts, take the pledge not to drive distracted. So regardless of the score at the end of today's game, everybody will be a winner. Thank you.
Welcome back to the Hall-Conard 2019 matchup. Conard leading this one 21-14 here, just coming out of the end of the half. Both teams 6-3. We've seen the running game of Conard really take over there in the second quarter and really pound the ball, wear this Hall defense down. Hall had 2 drives where they scored in the first half. Both drives started inside Conard territory. Able to take advantage of a fumble by Lopez in the first series. Got that ball in the end zone. Able to come out 14-0. Conard with 21 unanswered points in the second quarter there. Able to get this game in control. Both teams playing, obviously, to keep their playoff hopes alive. Whichever one wins this game is going to keep that hope alive. Whichever one doesn't is going to be turning their pads in this evening. And unfortunately, some group of seniors on one side of the ball, or excuse me, one side of the field or the other, will be ending their football playing careers today. Hall had some success there in the first half with Keller to Solomons at receiver. Running back Lazardi able to pick up some much needed yardage. Chieftains have been getting it done with Stefan with the carries, mostly in the wildcat formation in both goal line formations. We got a chance to see Stefan carry the ball when he had Cohen as his lead blocker there. So the Chieftains kind of getting back to some old school football there where they're running the ball at this Warrior defense. The game started with the Chieftains receiving the kickoff, so the Warriors will start with the ball here in the third quarter. Chieftains will be kicking. Simplicio has the kicking duties for the Chieftains. We've seen in the first half Simplicio keeping the ball short. Murphy for the Warriors fielding it primarily. Back to about the 40-yard line. See if the Chieftains keep that same approach going here in the second. Obviously trying to keep the ball away from number 1, Izzo Lazardi, who's been playing back for the Warriors, as well as Dejon Banks. So Chieftains, obviously something that they saw maybe in scouting this game, don't want to kick that ball deep. See if Hall maybe changes up their alignment, maybe moves Lazardi and Banks into one of those up-back positions, trying to get the ball in their hands. But it looks like right now, Banks and Lazardi are going to go deep for the Warriors. Everyone stays in the same positions. Murphy's still here at about the 30-yard line. Simplicio readies the ball to kick. Ball kicked this time to Banks. Banks fields it about the 18-yard line, takes it up the right side, and now in the middle. Tackled by a host of Chieftain tacklers. Number 70 in on the play for the Chieftains. James Calvert with a tackle for the Chieftains. 1st and 10 Warriors. Ball's going to be spotted at about their 34-yard line. Chieftain defense. Number 18, Zach Cohen, looks like he's in there at the left end position. Number 33, Mason Chabot at the nose guard position at the right end. Looks like number 77, Peter Simplicio. Stefan walks up. Hall comes back out in the power I formation. Keller under center. Hands the ball off to Lizardi. Gets bumped in the backfield around the right side. Lizardi's going up the right side. Has speed. Outruns the defense. Bridges is not going to get him. Lizardi, first play of the second half. Touchdown for the Warriors. Lizardi in the 65-yard run scamper off the right side. Chieftain defense was able to plug the hole on the inside. Lizardi bounced it out to the right, and the score for the Warriors answers the 21 points the Chieftains put up in the second quarter. And now we might have a tie game here if Ruelas can get this point after 10. Schwab doing a great job of fielding that snap, getting it down. Ruelas able to make the kick, and we now have a tie game, 21-21. Warriors probably did not like what Coach Robinson had to say inside the locker room. Come out fired up on the first play from scrimmage, take it 65 yards for the touchdown. Warriors with the answer, coming out of halftime, fired up. Their crowd gets back into it. You can see the blue on the other side now starting to pick it up. Quiet here on the Chieftains sideline of the field. And now you can hear the cheering section there for the Warriors picking up. This has been a great back and forth game. Both teams taking advantage of their opportunities. Again, Hall, 2 possessions inside Conard territory to start with 2 scores. That time taking possession on their side and now getting points on the board. The first time today that they've taken possession on their side of the 50 and scored. Tousiant and Coco deep for the Chieftains. Ruelas onside kick. Goes up, and it's fielded by the Warriors past the 10 yards, and I think the Warriors might have possession of the ball here. One of the Conard Chieftains went up, and they did come down with it, and they fought for the ball in the air, and a great call by the Warrior coaching staff. Catches the Chieftains not prepared for the onside kick. Warriors take possession, 1st and 10. They will start this drive on the Conard side of the 50, and we know in the 2 times this evening when they've taken possession on the Conard side of the 50, it's ended in points, and if that continues, the Warriors have a chance to take the lead here. 21-21, 11:37 to go here in the third quarter as we've just begun. Warriors back in the I formation, twin receivers to the right. Lizardi in the tailback. Hands off to the right, Lizardi out to the right. Hit in the backfield, not able to go down. Lizardi runs to the sideline and forced out by a host of Chieftains. Number 14 in on the play. Fountain, number 3, Bridges there also to help, and 43 as well for the Conard defense. Joey Lemieux able to force him out of bounds. So that's a short game to the 2nd down and 9 for the Warriors. Ball's going to be on the Chieftains 47-yard line. So we saw Hall in the first half start off in the I formation, then go into the split back spread formation. Now back to start the second half in the I formation. Twins to the left, Lizardi deep. Keller under center. Takes the snap, tosses the ball to Lizardi around the left side. Lizardi able to pick up a few. Pick up a 3 on the play for Lizardi. He's going to pick up a 3rd down and 7 for the Warriors. Number 11, Jack Tousiant in on the play. Got twins to the right here for the Warriors. I backfield, Lizardi deep, Keller under center. Takes the snap. Hands it off to Lizardi on the counter to the right side. Lizardi met by the host of the Chieftain defense. Able to force him back. Little gain on the play. About a yard for Lizardi there. Brings up a 4th down and 6 Warriors. Now we've seen Keller in the punt formation. We've seen him play quarterback. So we can maybe an opportunity here for Keller to put some pressure on the defense. And at this moment, Keller is going to stay on the sideline. And this time we see Guzman coming out in the punt formation.
So as we were told, this is their usual punter, Guzman, by coach earlier in the week. And Guzman now in that punt formation. Low snap, takes the punt, gets it off, fielded by Guevara. Guevara able to avoid the tackle. Number 8, Gabriel Solomon is down there trying to get Guevara down the ball, but not able down the ball. 1st and 10, Chieftains. So we get a chance now to see what adjustments the Chieftains might have come up with at halftime. This is going to be their first possession here in the 3rd quarter. Lopez jogging out. Stefan coming out. Lopez is going to be in the shotgun formation. Stefan is going to flake him to his left. We have three receivers, kind of tight end down here to the left. Ball spotted on the right hash. Single receiver to the right. Lopez giving the directions. Stefan setting the protection. Lopez hands off to Stefan. Stefan on the left end, tackled by the Hall defense. Number 11 in on the play. Great play by Ruelas. Not only does he pick, he gets in there and makes the tackle. Behind the line of scrimmage. Ruelas loss of 3, tackle for loss on the play. Brings up a 2nd down and 13 for the Chiefs. Lopez takes the shotgun snap, hands it to Stefan around the right side. Stefan breaks the tackle, gets tackled shortly after. Picks up the 3 yards that were lost in the play before. 3rd and 10, Chieftains. Ball's going to be spotted inside their 20-yard line at about the 18. Wonder if Connor's going to run the ball here or try to take a shot to get the 1st down with the pass. Lopez takes the snap, ball's out to his left, gets the snap, looks downfield, throws, intended for Bridges. Bridges is open and dives for the ball, and it's incomplete. Bridges almost had the highlight catch reel right there. Lays out, grabbing his ribs. You wonder if maybe he got the wind knocked out of him, and you would expect that on that type of play. I mean, the opportunity he took to make that catch there. Laid out completely. Bridges almost with the big play, but the Chieftains going for that there on the 1st down at least. With that pass, it almost had much more. Simplicio back in the punt formation. Number 8, Solomon's back to receive the punt. Ball's going to go out of bounds.
Ball rolls out of bounds. Still in Chieftain territory.
He's spotted at the Chieftain 47-yard line, 48-yard line. So ball's going to be first plus territory.
Take it off! That was so good. If he caught that,
So Hall had the big play, first play from scrimmage in the 2nd half here to score to make this 21-21. Connard unable to answer. Punt the ball back to the Warriors, who now take possession. 1st and 10 from their midfield. Come out of the huddle on the sideline. 2 receivers are coming down from the right side here, so they're going to be back in the Number 57, Guzman in at fullback this time. Guzman leads to the left side, Lazardi to the right side, cuts it out to the right, has room and picking up speed, tackled by Lemieux on the big gain. 1st and 10 for the Warriors upcoming. Guzman that time went to the left, Lazardi to the right, the good old-fashioned counter play there. Fullback blocked for the lineman pulled to the right, and Lazardi follows. Able to get a big 1st down on the play. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Ball spotted at the 27-yard line. The Chieftains Hall looking to put points up on the board here with 8:27 to go in the 3rd quarter. 2 minutes to the left, high back to Lazardi. Guzman still in at fullback, Keller under center. Keller's going to hand off, this time Guzman leading from Lazardi. Lazardi cuts it back to the inside. Picks up about 4.5 on the play. He's going to bring up a 2nd down and 6 for the Warriors. Ball's going to be spotted at the Chieftain 23-yard line. call in the huddle this time. We saw when they were in that spread formation that the offense was looking to the sideline for the calls. When they're in this I formation, they're huddling up. Keller giving last second directions to number 43, Julian Baker, who's now in at the tailback position. Guzman still in at fullback, Keller under center. Keller takes the handoff, drops back, looks, rolls to his left, under pressure, keeps his eyes downfield, throws the ball out of bounds. Well defended by the Connard defense. Unable to come up with it, number 4, Patrick McGann, the intended receiver. All making some substitutions. Hussey goes off the field, McGann goes off the field. Lazardi back on, Baker back out. Keller comes back on the field. Hall's going to be in the huddle, looking to come out in their I formation still. 2 receivers go left, Solomon and Schwab. Tight ends to the left, so he had trips to the left for the Warriors this time. High backfield, toss to Lazardi. Student body left. Lazardi takes the ball to the left side, up the sideline, touchdown. It looks like right now is the signal, touchdown Warriors. Lazardi on the board, toss. Oh, there's a flag on the play. The original call was a touchdown, but there is a flag on the play which might negate the touchdown by the Warriors. Early indications are holding on the play.
Oh my God, Jimmy's there. Where? Come on, Chieftains! You got this! Let's go, Chieftains!
Calls holding on the play. It's going to be 10 yards from the spot of the foul. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and short for the Warriors this time. Touchdown comes off the board. That time it was trips left for the Hall Warriors, sweep left. A lot of student body left there on that play. This time Hall comes with the 2 receivers to this side, tight end to this side. Trips formation, I backfield. Keller stands up, gives out the call. Maybe he's changing the play here. Okay, tosses the ball Lazardi. This time Lazardi taken down in the backfield by number 11 for the Chieftains. Jack Toussiant able to knife in and trip up Lazardi. So Hall there with that trips right formation, running the toss to the right side this time, but Toussiant able to beat the block up the field that time and make a play in the backfield. Now Toussiant might want to be careful, as I'm sure they might have had a defender behind, but that's one of those situations where the toss becomes a toss pass, and that receiver will release Toussiant and then be wide open if there's not a safety over the top. So keep an eye on that if Hall sees that they have an advantage there in the future. Ruelas now for the field goal attempt. Ball is poorly snapped. Ruelas picks it up, runs around left side, tackled short once again on the play by number 11, Toussiant. Back-to-back tackle for losses. Towards the drive of the Hall Warriors, Chieftains will take possession. Ruelas was attempting there for the 37-yard field goal, but unable to have that attempt due to the snap. Ruelas able to field it, runs out to the left side, could not find a receiver, and then was taken down eventually by Toussiant. Again, back-to-back plays by Toussiant, tackles for loss there. Chieftains now take over 1st and 10, ball spotted at their own 31-yard line, 6:26 to go in the quarter. Score tied. Chieftains have 2 receivers. Tight end to this side as well, trips to the left. Stephon runs to the right. Stephon around the outside, right side, down the sideline, forced out of bounds. Number 54, Kevin Tiernan in to force him out. He's going to bring a 1st and 10 Chieftains though. Chieftains stay in the trips formation to the wide side of the field, to the left here. Whistles on the play, false start on the offense. Actually, the Chieftains are the tight end to the top side of the field. So 2 receivers down here, flanker tight end to the top side, ball on the right hash, but the 5-yard loss on the play is going to bring a 1st down and 15.
for the Chieftains. It's going to be on the 36-yard line. Guevara in the slot. Bridges the wide receiver close to the Connard side. Cohen shifts from the right to the left. Now trips to the left for the Chieftains. Single receiver up top. Guevara in motion. Takes the handoff from Lopez around the right side. Guevara met in the backfield. Able to maybe get a yard on the play. Warriors not fooled by that. We've seen motion earlier in the game on fourth down play not go for a Warriors really improved the motion on the Chieftains. Brings up a second down and a long 14. Trips for the Chieftains to the left. Lopez in the shotgun formation. Stepan to his right. Snap is high. Lopez fakes Stepan. Tackled in the backfield. Warriors backfield. Number 55, Pierce Newman back. The nose guard. Number 54, Kevin Tiernan in the play as well. And number 84, Isaac Levine, able to make a play for the Warriors. Brings up a third down and 15, loss of 1 on the play. Chieftains showing the trips formation right now. Guevara and Cohen switch spots. Cohen now in the middle slot. Bridges out wide. Stepan flankered right to the quarterback. Lopez drops, looks downfield. Pressure in the backfield. Warriors swarm the quarterback. In on the play, number 19, Harrison Margolis. Sack for the Warriors. Will bring up a long fourth down and double sticks, at least almost 21 yards for the Chieftains. Looks like a second down and 23 for the Chiefs. Excuse me, fourth down and 23. Simplicio on the punt formation. Simplicio's kick off his foot to the side. Takes a Chieftain bounce. Comes to a rest on the Hall side of the field at the 46-yard line. Chieftains will stop it down or mark it down there. First and 10 Warriors. Ball's going to be spotted at their own 46 yard. 21-21. 4:19 to go in the game. Saw the Warriors come out in their I offense here to start the second half. Had success in the first play from scrimmage, a 65-yard touchdown run by Connard. Went into the spread formation when they were looking to obviously pick up the yardage in passing situations. See if they come out now. Looks like we're going to have 2 receivers to the wide side of the field, all spotted on the tight end. In at tight end for the Warriors, number 84, Isaac Levine. He's on the right side. I backfield, Lazardi deep. 57, Guzman in at fullback. Guzman leads for Lazardi. Lazardi takes it up inside. He's breaking tackles. He's weaving in and out. Ball is fumbled on the play. And it looks like one official might be marking Lazardi down. One of the Chieftain defenders, not sure who it was, came in, chopped down on the ball, but they're saying Lazardi's knee was on the ground before the ball came out, so it's going to be first and 10 Warriors. Lazardi with the nice moves in traffic, but marked down, so it's going to be first and 10 Warriors. Ball's going to be spotted at the Chieftain 27-yard line. Nice job by the defense there, chopping down on the ball, just unable to get it out before Lazardi's knee went down, but Lazardi holding on long enough in possession. Warriors still. Back in the I formation, 2 receivers to the left. McGann in the slot, Hussey out wide. Lazardi takes the ball again, leads up inside, right behind number 33, Izzy Enriquez, plays fullback now. Flag on the play. Lazardi with the big gain on the play, really able to take advantage of the excellent blocking by the Hall offensive line up front. Abraham Ruelas at left tackle, Noah Hurt, the left guard, Julian Campos, the center, Marcus Ramsey, the right guard, Kevin Tiernan at right tackle, opening up nice holes for Lazardi on the inside. And Lazardi able to do a lot there with his offensive line block. Officials are huddling up to see what the flag is.
1, 2.
One official pointing in the direction of Hall.
Lock it down, defense. Let's go. Behind that post. She's standing there now.
Waiting for the invitation.
Let's go, Chieftains. Here we go.
Offsetting personal fouls.
So offsetting personal fouls on both teams going to be the call. It will be first down Warriors.
It remains first down Warriors.
Both dead ball fouls occurred after the play, so there will be no effect on the yardage right now because of offsetting.
Chieftains 9.
First and goal for the Warriors, ball spotted at the 9-yard line of the Chieftains. Warriors in the huddle. Hall breaks the huddle. Back in at fullback this time, Guzman. Lazardi in the tailback position. McGann at slot. Hussey outside at left wide receiver. Keller takes a snap, hands off to Lazardi inside. Tackled from behind by Calcaterra. Able to cut through the defense there, the offensive line on the left side, and comes back and pulls Lazardi down. So Lazardi with no gain on the play. He's going to bring up a second down and goal for the Warriors.
No gain.
Come on, Chieftains!
Calcaterra either made a great read there or was a very, very, very good defensive call. If that was a blitz, taking advantage of the opening and come through and make that tackle. Twins to the left. High backfield, Lazardi deep. Solomon's this time in at the wide receiver position, out to the left. Levine tight end right. Keller takes the snap, pitches to Lazardi. Lazardi breaks the tackle in the backfield, but then the pursuit by the Chieftains not able to do that. Coming up and making the play, it looks like number 43, Joey Lemieux.
It's third down.
Brings up a third down and goal for the Warriors. No gain on the play. We'll be on the 9-yard line still. Hall staying in their I formation. This time the Twins to the right. Switching, Solomons takes the inside position. McGann on the outside position. Whether that's going to be something there on this. Look for Solomons on a pass maybe. Handoff to Lazardi to the left side. Lazardi takes it up and he's going to keep it. He's going to bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hall. Lazardi gets the 9-yard touchdown run on the left side. Hall finding some success there, attacking the right side of the Connard defense, but the left side of the Hall offensive line opening up some holes. Again, Abraham Ruelas and Noah Hurt on that side. Able to give some running room to Lazardi, and he takes it up for that 9-yard touchdown. Warriors take the lead. Ruelas here for the point after attempt. Ruelas' kick is up. It's good. That's going to bring the score to 28 Warriors, 21 Chieftains with 1:40 to go here in the third quarter. So Hall able to answer here in the second half with 2 scores on 2 drives. Excuse me, they had the punt. 2 scores in 3 drives. They scored on their first drive, punted on their second, now scored on their third drive here. So Hall able to answer back, kind of using that power run game back at the Connard defense, which Connard was running at Hall in the second quarter there. We saw Connard go into more of a power style form of offense. Hall answering back with their own version of a power style of offense as well here in the second half. Able to get 2 scores back on the board and take the lead. Saw that great onside kick before by Ruelas. Connard obviously prepared for that now. Ruelas tries it again, onside kick, this time fielded by the Chieftains. looks like number 30, Matt Bates, able to come up with that recovery there. Excuse me, that might be. Number 30, Matt Bates. Lopez takes a snap, hands it off to Shefton. Sorry, excuse me, Stefan. Stefan to the left side. No gain on the play, but he's second down and 10 for the Chieftains. Connard is in the spread formation, 2 receivers on each side of the line. Lopez pulls the ball, keeps it on the right side, able to pick up enough for the first down. It's going to be a 1st and 10 Chieftains. Lopez on the carry, gets away from the running back run there. Defense converges on Stefan. Lopez able to pull it and goes free around the right side. Picks up a first down, 1st and 10 Chieftains. Again in the spread formation, 2 receivers on each side of the line. Stefan to the left side of Lopez. Receivers make their adjustments. Lopez gets a snap, looks, makes the pass. Pass is complete out here to the left to number 11, Jack Tousiant. We haven't seen a lot of the pass game out of the Chieftains, but they're a very successful out pattern by Tousiant. Lopez able to connect. It's going to be a 7-yard completion. Ball spot on the 36-yard line of the Warriors. 2nd down and 4 Chieftains. Stefan to the right side of Lopez. Lopez hands off to Stefan. Stefan takes it up the left. Gets met there. Solomons meets Stefan. Able to force him back. Picks up enough for the first down on forward progress, though. So it's 1st and 10 Chieftains. That's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. Your score, 21 Conard, 28 Hall. As we come back now to start of the 4th quarter, Chieftains have possession of the ball, this time inside Hall territory. 21-28 on the scoreboard. Lopez takes the snap, drops back, looks to pass. Passes out to number 11, Tousiant. Tousiant makes a move. He beats another defender, takes a shot, and then able to get stood up by the Warrior defense. Tousiant breaks a couple plays, a couple tackles on the way, makes some people miss. Gonna be another first down for the Chieftains.
Here we go, Chieftains, here we go!
Ball spotted at the 12-yard line of the Warriors. 1st and 10, Chieftains. Lopez takes the snap, hands to Stefan, keeps it actually. Follows Stefan up the left side. Small gain on the play, which was 2nd down and 9. Chieftains look to the sideline. Stefan to the left side of the Lopez. Lopez takes a snap, puts it in Stefan's belly, pulls the ball out. Lopez up the middle. So Stefan being used as a decoy here, puts the ball in the belly of Stefan, pulls it out, hoping the defense is going to converge on Stefan and he can find an opening. That time gets about 2.5 yards there. Brings up a 3rd down and a long 8 on the play. Obvious 2-down territory for the Chieftains. Trips to the left. Stefan to the left. Single receiver to the right. Lopez in the shotgun formation. Takes the snap. Looks downfield. Pass is complete to number 9 in the end zone. Jack Cunley on the play. Touchdown Chieftains. Lopez to Cunley. 9-yard touchdown pass completion. Right now, before the PAT brings the score to 27-28. Chieftains answer with a pass on that one. Lopez finds Cunley on the slant pass, backside receiver, able to fit it in between the defensive defenders there, and touchdown Chieftains. Simplicio with the kick. Kick is good. That's going to tie the score, 28-28. 10:29 to go here in the 4th quarter of this year's Hall Conard football game at Robert McKee Stadium. That score there by the Chieftains wakes up the sideline here. Crowd is back into this game as the sideline is rocking. Score 28-28. Like we said, when you get to these Hall Conard games this time of year, expect the unexpected, and this one is a doozy right now, 28-28. Win and move on, possibly. Win, and you have a chance of advancing in the playoffs and get a state championship victory this year. Lose, and your season is over. Neither team right now wants to lose this game, obviously, the way we see it. 28-28, you can't ask for anything more here in the 4th quarter. Simplicio going to ready the ball to kick. Deep for the Warriors, as we said all day, but they haven't had a chance to field it. Number 1, Izzo Lazardi, and number 25, Dejan. But Simplicio's kick is short again, this time fielded by Murphy. No, I'm sorry, not Murphy. It's actually number 33 this time. And number 33 is Izzy Enriquez, able to return that one. Hall's going to take possession, 1st and 10 on their side of the 50. It's going to be at their own 46-yard line. First and 10, back in the I formation. Twin receivers to the left. Lazardi deep. Takes the handoff from Keller. Lazardi on the left side. Again, Hall still punishing that left side of their offensive line, right side of the Connard defensive line. Finding some success there, and Hall just going to keep wearing away at that. 1st and 10. That's a pickup of 10 yards for Lazardi on that play. First and 10 Warriors. Ball's going to be spotted at the 44-yard line of the Chieftains. Clock's going to run. Twin receivers to the left, McGann in the slot, Hussey the wide receiver. High backfield. Keller under center. Takes the snap. Hands to Lazard. Excuse me, that's Baker this time. Baker stopped short, just about at the goal at the line where the line of scrimmage. Excuse me, 2nd and 10 still. Warriors in the huddle. We've seen them in the huddle when they're going out of this I formation. Baker switches out. Lazardi back in. This time we have the tricks formation to this side, tight end to this side. Handoff to Lazardi to the right.
It looks like there might be a fumble on the play. Chieftains say they have it. Referees have thrown the beanbag out, so the ball has been fumbled. Chieftains take possession, 1st and 10 on the turnover. Hard to tell from up here. Saw the beanbag come out. When you see that beanbag come out, that tells you that the officials see it as a fumble. Chieftains take possession, 1st and 10. Looks like it's going to be spotted on their own 40-yard line. 8:59 to go here in the 4th quarter. Momentum right now on the Connard sideline. Spread formation, 2 receivers on each side of the line. Stefan flanked to the right of the quarterback. Lopez hands to Stefan, met in the backfield by number 57 of the Warriors. Aiden Guzman in on there to stop Stefan for a loss on the play. 2nd down and 14 for the Chieftains. Hall defense stepping up there after the turnover. Big play there for the tackle for loss. Puts Connard in the plus situation. Spread formation, 2 receivers on each side. Stefan flanked to the right of the quarterback. Lopez in the shotgun, takes a snap, pushes Stefan's belly, pulls it this time, not fooling Guzman. Guzman back-to-back tackle for losses. We've seen that earlier in the game with Connard's Jack Tuzian when he had back-to-back tackles for a loss, and what that did to the Hall offense. That was 3rd and 4th down for Hall when that happened. That's 2nd and 3rd for Connard, and Guzman putting them in a real deep position here. Looks like it's going to be 3rd and 20 for the Chieftains. Again, Guzman back-to-back tackles for loss. Lopez back to pass, looks downfield, doesn't like what he sees, trying to keep the pressure away, uses his hand, throws it up, pass is complete to number 81, Ethan Speranza. Hall had an opportunity there to knock the ball away, but just went over the hands of the defenders. Speranza keeps both feet in bounds, able to stretch, make the catch while keeping his toes on the inside of the sideline. Well done. 1st and 10 Chieftains. Ball spotted in Warriors territory. Stefan takes the handoff to the right, keeping his legs moving, being tackled, being forced. Number 19 in on the play. Harrison Margolis trying to rip the ball away from Stefan, but keeps the legs moving. Picks up 8 yards in the play, brings up a 2nd down and 2 for the Chieftains. Stefan to the left side of Lopez. Again, the spread set. Connard 2 by 2 on each side of the line. Stefan takes a handoff, cuts up inside. Picks up enough for the 1st down. That's going to keep the clock moving. There's 7 minutes to go in the quarter here, 28-28. Chieftains looking to see if they can control the clock and maybe end this game with the possession and the final score of the game. Lopez takes the snap. Calcaterra takes the handoff. Now he doesn't. It's Lopez keeps the ball around the right side. Got me on that one. Calcaterra on the fake handoff there to the left side. Lopez keeps it and goes up the clock's going to still run here. It's going to be 2nd down and 2 for the Chieftains. 6 minutes, 24 seconds to go. Looks like the Chiefs are going to stay in the spread set, 2 by 2 receivers as of right now. Look to the offense, look to the sideline for the team. Lopez goes to pass the ball. Pass might be intercepted. Oh, it's incomplete. Couldn't tell, but from up here, one of the Hall defenders looked like he dove for the ball and got it, but it was almost caught in that case by the Chieftains. Incomplete. Signaled by the official. Brings up a 3rd down and clock's going to stop at the incomplete pass. Stefan checks back into the game. Lopez goes off the field. We're in that wildcat formation. Calcaterra is going to be flanked to the right of Stefan. Stefan takes the handoff, fakes to the right, cuts it back to the left, and he's going to get the first down. First down, Chieftains. That's going to keep the clock moving as well. Chieftains first and 10. Clock's at 5 minutes and 45 seconds. Ball's going to be spotted at the Warriors' 22-yard line. Stefan now flanks Lopez, who's back in at quarterback. Hands to Stefan. Stefan to the right side. Able to elude the contact there. Tackled for a short gain. Brings up a second down and a long 7 for the Chiefs. 5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Chieftains looking to the sideline. No hurry to run a play. Using as much time in the play clock as possible. Chieftains sideline is jumping. The only energy right now. Receivers move out and make an adjustment. Lopez takes a snap, looks to pass the ball. It's a screen. Stefan catches the pass, able to cut to the left, cut back to the right, breaks a tackle, takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Stefan. Chieftains score. .22 yards on the play. Stefan with the screen pass for the touchdown, able to break tackles. A couple Hall defenders able to get their head on Stefan, but Stefan keeps the legs moving, cuts it back to the right, and takes the lead for the Chieftains on the screen play. Chieftains taking advantage of the rush of the Hall defense there. Simplicio looking for the point after attempt. Kick is good, Simplicio. That makes the score 35 Chieftains, 28 Hall. 4 minutes and 37 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. As we come back here, Chieftains with the lead, 35-28. Simplicio readies the ball to kick. 4 minutes, 37 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Hall's going to get possession with an opportunity, obviously, to tie this game up. Simplicio's kick on the ground, squibs it down. This will get to the back line. Banks with his first opportunity to return the ball, takes it up the middle. It's going to be tackled at about the 34-yard line. It's going to be a 1st and 10 Warriors at their own 34. 4:29 to go here in the fourth quarter. Both teams have all 3 of their timeouts, so there is an opportunity. If Hall doesn't get the ball in the end zone on this series, depending on how much time is left, they'll have an opportunity with timeouts to possibly maybe get it back a second time. But I'm sure right now Coach Robinson is not thinking about a second opportunity, looking to take full advantage of this opportunity right here. Hall comes out from the sideline. Twins to the right, going to stay, it looks like, in their I formation. 57, Guzman at fullback, Lizardi at the tailback, Keller under center, tight end to the left, Levine. Keller takes it, hands off to Lizardi. Lizardi has an opening, and he's going to go. No one's going to catch him. He has the speed to stay away. Lemieux tries, but Lizardi, one play and in. Hall has the answer. Fourth quarter, we are tied back up, if this point after attempt is good, by Ruelas. We've seen Lizardi do this before, where he's one play and gone. Last time when this half started, it was from the right side. This time to the left side, one play and gone. Warriors able to answer right away.
One thing we have seen, though, is the Warriors have really been pounding the ball to the left side of their offensive line, the right side of the Connard defensive line. Morales' kick is up and good, but they must have seen something there they feel they can take advantage of, and obviously they've exploited that here in the second half. 3 touchdowns with a large part of their offense coming by exploiting this weakness they're seeing in the Conard right side of their defensive line. They're able to answer and once again tie this game back up. Not much time went off the clock there, so 4 minutes, 19 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter, 35-35. This might go down as one of these all-time classics in this rivalry. No one wants to talk the dreaded overtime, but Conard and Hall have played one overtime game in the history of this rivalry. Overtime wasn't added to the CCC competition in 2012 until 2012. In 2012, Hall won that game 31-28. 31-28, Hall with the victory, the one time this game has been played in overtime. Kick by Ruelas, going to be fielded this time. Fair catch signaled. Fielding it on the fair catch, looks like number 70, James Calvert. Calvert with the fair catch. Gotta love it when you see the guy with the lineman number on catching the football. As you can see, his sideline's appreciating it too, and that young man's very excited for that opportunity. Senior as well, so James Calvert in his last game in the Hall Conard football game, able to field one of the kickoffs and contribute here. 2x2 offensive set on each side of the line for the receivers of Conard. Lopez in at shotgun. Stefan takes the handoff on the right side. Hit in the backfield that time by number 54, Tiernan. Tiernan able to slip off the block and make the tackle there for a loss of a yard on the play. Second down and 11. Chieftains look to the sideline for the call. Stefan to the right side of the quarterback, trips to the left. Lopez pulls the ball this time from Stefan, not going to fool Guzman on the play. Guzman on the tackle for a loss. Number 19, Harrison Margolis in there as well, but Guzman has been stellar at that right defensive end. This time he's going out now. Number 52 comes into play. Number 52, Alexander Searles will take in Guzman's spot. Third and about 14 for the Chieftains. Trips to the left. Lopez in the shotgun formation. Takes a snap, drops back, looks left. Pass complete. Silas Bridges runs a nice route there, takes it inside his defender. Lopez puts it on the money between the numbers, and Bridges with a huge completion, 1st and 10. Ball's going to be spotted in Warrior territory. Clock's going to continue to run, 2 minutes and 50 seconds and counting. Trips to the right. Lopez hangs to Stefan. Stefan on a really short gain, if any. No gain on the play, brings up a 2nd down and 10, Chieftains. Clock's gonna run though with the running play there. We're at 2 minutes and 25 seconds and counting. Spread set, 2 receivers on each side. Lopez hangs out to Stefan. Stefan hit in the backfield. Number 57, Guzman back in the game, able to make a play. On the bottom of the pile comes up number 84, Isaac Levine in the backfield. That's gonna bring up a 3rd down and double stakes, as they say. 3rd and 11 for the Chieftains. Substitutions occurring. Cohen back in the game. Number 2, Coco checks in the game. Guevara comes out. Lopez comes out. Stefan in the Wildcat formation.
Remember, Stefan played quarterback. He can throw the ball. Guevara comes in motion. They're going to fake the handoff. This time, Stefan carries left side, breaks a tackle, dragging defenders, and picks up a first down and 10, Stefan. So Connard goes to that wildcat formation again, puts Guevara in motion, fakes the handoff, and Stefan keeps it to the left side. Wonder if you see Hall make the adjustment, and when the motion happens, maybe blitz the linebacker off the outside, stop Stefan's run. See if they make that adjustment. There's only 1:15 to go, so we'll see if Connard has the opportunity to do that again. Still in the wildcat formation is Stefan. Motion by number 11. Stefan hands it this time, number 11. Number 11's Tucson on the carry. Tucson able to pick up plus yardage. Looks like it's going to be at least 9 yards on the play. Going to be close to a first down. There's a timeout on the field. Connard with the timeout. 54 seconds. Scores 35-35. Chieftains have possession right now. Run game of both teams extremely effective here today. But right now what matters is what does Connard do with the next 54 seconds in possession of the ball. They have second and short. They have 2 timeouts. Hall still has 3. Little history. Connard and Hall played 19 games where the winner and loser have been separated by a touchdown or less. But the 2 schools have played 7 games with 1 point separating the winner and loser. So 6-1, Connard falls in those games whenever it comes down to 1 point. And Connard has the advantage 10-9 when the score is also by a touchdown or less. See if those stats carry forward and Connard gets to 7-1, or it becomes 6-2, or you might see a 10-10 or 11-9 record going forward on those 2. Everything you could have expected in this game. 35-35, under a minute to go. Stefan comes back out in the wildcat formation. 2 receivers on each side of the line. Stefan carries on the right side, jumps over. Host of tacklers there. Looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. It'll be 1st and 10. Credit more than half the defense in there with a tackle. It's going to be 1st and 10. Clock's going to run 45, 44, 43. Stefan still in the wildcat. 2 receivers on each side. Stefan carries up the middle, cuts back to the right. Warriors are pulling at the ball. Number 84, Levine, trying to pull that ball out. Timeout Chieftains, 31.4 seconds to go. 2nd down and about 6 for the Chieftains. So we have 1 timeout left for the Chieftains, 3 timeouts left for the Warriors. Simplicio's made field goals so far on the season. Has the potential to make it. Warriors need to get a stop here. Connor with 1 timeout, gonna have to try to get the ball past the sticks at least so the clock will stop while they reset the chains. Give them an opportunity to either A, if they want to save their timeout, spike the ball. If they want to use their timeout, then they'll have to get the playoff or the field goal team on if that's what they're going to do. So 1 timeout left. See if the Chieftains either throw the ball here, looking to get the touchdown, or will they run the ball, possibly setting themselves up to get a field goal attempt. Warriors back on the field. Chieftains break the huddle. Lopez still not in the game. Stefan comes back out. Number 18 to the left of Stefan. Cohen to the left side of Stefan. Stefan follows Cohen, runs to the left side. Looks like he's trying to get the ball in the middle of the field. Clock's going to run. Connard has a timeout, can run it down if Hall chooses not to use any of their timeouts. And it looks like Hall's not going to. Might call a timeout with time left here. We have an injury on the field. Official timeout. Number 11, Jack Tuzian, down on the field. Clock will stop. Once Tuzian, if able to be taken over to the sideline, the clock will start on the ready to play. Tuzian started limping and then had to go down. Training staff looking at the lower leg.
up over the ball. Big time action here on this one. The Mayor's Trophy has made its way down to the field. Presented to the winning team. Tuzion up, able to walk off. Hopefully it's just a cramp for the young man. As soon as the ball's set, the referee will make it ready for play. Clock will continue to run. Clock is now running. Stefan in at the Wildcat position at quarterback. Chieftains have trips to the right. Looks like they're going to call timeout and get the field goal team on the field. 3.2 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Looks like Coach Osasma decided to put it on his captain, number 77, Peter Simplicio. The opportunity here to kick a field goal for the game-winning field goal and a chance to put his team up 38-35 and the victory here on Conard's senior day against Hall at Robert McKee Stadium on the campus of Conard High School. This has been a fantastic game, back and forth for both squads. One where you hate to have to see one team lose this game. Winner will advance into the playoffs, possibly. They will stay alive with a victory. The team that loses will be eliminated from Class LL competition and will not have a chance to play in the playoffs. Chieftains quiet the crowd as the Warriors try to pump up the crowd. And now we're going to see what we saw in the first half. The Warriors icing Simplicio here. They have 3 timeouts. That's their first. We saw what happened in the first half of the game when Conard called 2 timeouts in a row. Ruelas frozen, we'll say, but it was a poor snap that we think maybe might have been more of a freezing of the snapper and the holder. Holder unable to get it down. Ruelas' kick went wide left. Hence, you can say that the timeouts called worked. So Hall has an opportunity here to do the same thing to Conard. Simplicio is going to walk out in the field, stay by himself, keep his composure, knowing full well that Hall has the ability to do this 2 more times. Biggest thing here is Simplicio wants to obviously get himself prepared for each and every kick, not assume they're going to call the timeout. If it happens, it happens. But be prepared, as if they won't. Simplicio gets ready. Stefan's going to be the holder. Snap, kick is up. The kick is Chieftains win the game. Simplicio's kick is 38-35 here. Conard is your Mayor's Trophy Championship this year, 2019, and they will have an opportunity to continue their season on and have a chance to advance in the Class LL playoffs. That brings the Conard record to 7-3 this season. Hall's going to finish at 6-4, and what a game we have seen here. Tremendous. Simplicio's 31-yard field goal wins the game for the Chieftains, 38. Your Hall Warriors, 35. Thank you. This is Marco Pizzoferrato for West Hartford Community Interactive in bringing you this telecast of the 2019 Hall versus Conard football game from Robert McKee Stadium on the campus of Conard High School. Thank you and good night.